War in Ukraine to the threats here at home, the Biden administration is sounding the alarm of possible cyber attacks from Russia targeting the nation's financial sector, power grids, and water systems. For more on that, let's turn to CBS's Major Garrett at the White House.
FBI Director Christopher Wray said today Russia appears to be preparing to launch cyber attacks in the U.S.
Most cyber attacks don't just happen in an instant. There's activity that leads up to it. There's scanning and researching of victims, scanning for vulnerabilities in systems. So there's a whole range of preparatory work, which is what we've been seeing.
A March 18th FBI bulletin obtained by CBS warned at least 23 U.S. companies that 140 Russian-linked IP addresses were scanning networks for vulnerabilities for use in potential future intrusions. The bulletin noted the tempo has increased since Russia invaded Ukraine and that 5 U.S. energy companies appear to be the hackers' current focus.
The magnitude of Russia's cyber capacity is fairly consequential, and it's coming.
Russia has twice used cyber attacks to disrupt Ukraine's power grid, and as President Biden prepares for a NATO conference on Ukraine, the alliance must decide if a Russian cyber attack on a NATO member would trigger a unified response.
We could see circumstances in which a collective response by the alliance to a cyber attack would be called by an ally. That is absolutely something where we and other countries could bring capabilities to bear to help a country both defend itself and respond to a particular cyber attack.
National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan said NATO wouldn't necessarily respond militarily to a full-blown cyber attack.
That response could take many different forms.
You know, we are effectively in a wartime situation, and everybody needs to be a part of the team here.
Chris Krebs led federal cybersecurity efforts during the Trump administration.
The game plan here for the Kremlin is not necessarily actually a technical attack that really disrupts infrastructure. They're trying to get into our heads. They want to distract us. They want to create fear and panic here.
On the eve of the president's trip to the NATO summit in Brussels, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki has tested positive for COVID, meaning she will not travel. Psaki said she had 2 socially distanced meetings with Mr. Biden Monday. The president, Jerika, tested negative today.
All right, Major Garrett at the White House, thank you.